Hey guys, where did you go? We forget to talk about the radio system. We have of course here the Spectrum DX2E, so the cheap version from the Spectrum, but what I really like on it, it's the little knob here to make the truck slower. You have here 50, 75 and 100% from the ESA power, and that's really cool for the young guys or beginners. So you don't need to buy a 2S battery to begin to drive slow. You can buy a 3S and drive just at 50%, so you have a longer run time, and you don't have after that to buy an extra 3S battery to drive faster when you are aware with the car. What did I forget else? Because it's little RTR cars for kids, not just for kids, I'm sure I will have many fun with this truck. I think that Losi should make us here a skid plate with a bigger bumper in the front to protect better the front end, and we miss also here something to protect the rear end, because every land on the back will hit the wing mounts. So I know this wing mount will just not die so fast because I have it on the SC10B. I have no problem with the rear rings, but I think here a little bit more protection front or rear, and a little roll bar in the truck would be a cool improvement to do on the RTRs out from the box from our RC brands, because many of them don't take care about it. And I have to say, Arma is really the only one who takes care about this roll bar and protection for the bashers. So I hope that the other brands look what the other does and will also do something for us in this style, because this just a better front and rear bumper and this little roll bar, it's a small thing but really improve not the runtime, but the toughness from the car, and they hold in the time, especially for a young driver or a bad driver, because many of us are not super drivers, and we many times hit something we don't want to hit, but hit it anyway because we look at the tree to not hit. I don't have to hit the tree, do not hit the tree, do not hit the tree, and we hit the tree because we look at the tree. So, if you have one, please tell me what you have as a problem with, if the issue, if you are happy with the servo, with the ESC, with the transmission, what you improve, what you not like, why did you not buy one, why did you buy one, and if you buy one and sell it because you not was happy, please tell us why. Don't forget, this channel is for everyone. It's not just me telling you what is about RC. We are all together to share here what's with RC. And I do not prefer any brand than another. I love any RC brand so long the price is okay for the joy we have with the truck. Some brands made us really shitty cars for a high price, and this is something I not like, and this is why I have the channel, to help everyone to make the right choice for his RC. Because in the beginning there's no bad RC, there are just the right RC who goes to your drive style. We have really Chinese cheap RC who are really breakable, but the guys who drive slow, who just drive at home in the backyard, has no issue with them, and we have super price high, super tough cars who are breakdown by just hog drivers. I am a hog driver, I know how to break anything. Bye guys. Hi guys, this is Mark from the Series 68 in France, and today we're gonna discover together the Losi Tenacity Truggy. This is a Truggy who was sent me from a subscriber, so I can show you and give my opinion on the truck, and I really hope this this truck will bring me together happy with Losi RTRs. I love the kits from Losi, but in every RTRs they have big problems. Every RTRs has a problem, but by Losi it's too much. On the R8 we have a weak combo, a weak servo, the baddest tire I ever seen on a street car, especially for this price. On the Super Baja Ray I was really disappointed about the suspension. A shortcut with such a weak suspension is not to go out. Then we have a really weak servo and a really weak steering, and also the bad motor and ESC from the R8 in this truck. Then they put out the Super Rock Ray. This is the one I love, but still we have weak points on hubs, upper arms, steering and servo. The combo is here super mega top, and I hope that Losi will bring out a Baja Ray version 2 with this electronic in. But please Losi, make a real steering and a real steering servo in your 1.6 scale trucks. I had the SC10B. I was happy with the SC10B. Really a blast to drive. Just overgeared, and a little issue with the CVDs. I lost the pin. It's not a big deal. I get some replacement, and still the Spectrum servo was weak, but that was all. But the SC10B was a little bit price high, and now Losi make the Tenacity series for beginners, so the kids can buy such a truck for a really good price. Here in Europe you can get it for 330 to 350 euros. This means that's the price class from the Armour 3S BLX. It's also the same size than the Armour 3S BLX. It's way cheaper than the Traxxas version here in France. You must know, in the USA a Rustler is about, with the change price, 280 euros. The 4x4 Rustler, who is smaller than this one. In France you buy the same truck 420 euros, and that's really too expensive. So this is an RTR for a really cool price, and on a platform which is really improved and tested by Losi, the 10SC platforms. What we not get here is the alloy plate chassis. We not have the push rods with I forget the name. The linkage you can adjust. You have no adjustable linkage. That's the way the word I was searching. And we have 2 satellites in the differential instead of 4, but on such a lightweight truck it's not a problem. In fact, because they put away the alloy chassis and all the metal parts, we have here a super light truck. And I really love it. I love also the look he have. It really looks like the big 1/8 scale Truggies, just downsized. We also have a long wheelbase. It's way bigger than the old 1/10 scale Truggy we get in the time, back in the time, or buggies. It's really a size upper. We have here the same size, the same wheelbase and brightness than a 1/8 scale buggy. What's super cool is the price difference. For 230 euros here, with a 2S battery, you can drive this truck like a 1/8 scale in a 4S battery. In 3S it drives like a 6S buggy. Don't forget, it's lighter, it's cheaper, it's clearly not so strong and tough than a 1/8 scale buggy, but because he's lightweight, he will really survive many hits. The body is a real good quality body. This is something I really discover with joy by Losi, that this body was made like also the big ones on the roof here. These 2 parts make the body not easy to squeeze down. That's really good. I still miss a little roll bar or handlebar in the middle to go under the roof from this body to make the lifetime from the body longer. Then in the truck we have the plastic shocks from the SC10B. I was really happy with the shocks, never replace it with the alloy parts because it's way enough. We have, instead of the adjustable linkage here, plastic linkage, but really flexible. And this is something we see on the Traxxas Rustler and on the HPI jump shots. That's not bad because the flex of this linkage allows you to absorb many hits. It's not a problem that you not can change any angle or something, because if you not can adjust it, you not can adjust wrong. That's the good thing on it. What's bad, it's the servo. You have really here, the Spectrum servos are really cheap servos. I don't understand why they continue to go with these cheap servos. You have even play in the pinion from the servos. This is new out from the box. It's not a big deal. The car is not heavy, it's really a light truck, so the servo will make his job like you do it in the Tennessee, but after a few packs in the Tennessee my Spectrum servo dies. In the Super Rock Ray it dies after 3 drive, and in the Losi R8 he dies also after 3 drive times. These Spectrum servo are really slow and weak, and I hope that Losi will find something better than this. Hobbywing ESC 3S120 amps, not Hobbywing motor. I don't know from where is this motor, but this motor is really not bad. He heats really fast, but he also resists the heat. You have just to, the best way to you have to do is to put a little fan on the motor here, and don't forget 2S 14 tooth pinion, 3S 12 tooth pinion, and that's something I really like that Losi give us in the RTR version here. Unlike in the Tennessee, you get here a 12 tooth pinion gear, and it's one pitch module 1. It's like 1/8 keel buggy mesh gear, and this is really strong and tough. We have a plastic spur gear, but unlike the Tennessee and the SCB, they listen to the customer and put us here a protection on the driveline, and this is really good. Sorry, just a moment please. So, back to us. And we get a receiver box, and the ESC is screwed on the chassis, no more just put with a double-sided tape. I still don't understand why they put the on-off knob here on the other side instead of put it here on the ESC side. When you put the ESC out, you have to put the servo out to put the wire under here. That's not a big deal, but why not let it on this side? This is also something we see on the Losi 3XL. We have also strange kind of mount. The wires and all the thing are just cool, mounted on the chassis, and something I discover with joy, that we have here the parts to go on the chassis like the normal 1/8 keel buggy and Truggys, and we have in the top a second plate here to reinforce the chassis. So we have no flex in the lengthwise from the chassis. We have a little bit torque twist here in the plastic butt at the sole, and also the tires feel really good. So I'm really happy to get this in my hands, and I'm going to charge my battery and go to drive it, because this is something I wait a long time to check and test a Losi Tenacity. Tell me what you're feeling with the car, if you have problem or not. See you guys, have a nice day.